Hey guys, and welcome back for today's video. Today's video is going to be the £20 makeup challenge, or the full face for £20, whatever this sort of tag kind of video is that I've seen floating around YouTube at the moment, and I really wanted to go ahead and film it for you guys because I know a lot of you sometimes don't want to spend a fortune on makeup, which I completely understand, especially when it isn't worth it. And as you can see, a lot of these products work really great. I feel like this look would be great for school, work. It's just kind of like a simple, quite natural look. The eyes are a little bit heavy, so if you wanted to go a little bit lighter on the eyes, you definitely could, because the palette that I use for the eyes is really versatile. So if you wanted to see how I created this look, keep on watching. Okay guys, so let's just jump straight on into this. As you can tell, I've kind of lost my voice. I went to a festival this weekend and my voice is very croaky, so I'm really sorry about that. I've just put my hair back and we're going to jump in and try the first product, which is the MUA Skin Define Hydro Foundation. Now, if you guys have seen my testing MUA makeup, I did use this in that video, which I will leave a link to below, and I really got on well with this foundation, so I thought it would be highly appropriate to use this one. This particular foundation is in the shade Natural Beige, and it is such a good colour match for me. It's honestly perfect. Another thing I love about this foundation is just how hydrating it is. It is so hydrating. I'm not sure how great it would work for skin tones that are really oily, but I do have oily patches on my skin, and I still think this foundation works really lovely. So I'm just buffing this into the skin. Okay guys, the next product I'm going to be using is the Lasting Perfection Ultimate Wear Concealer by Collection. I believe this is the most expensive item in this video. Actually, it might be the second most expensive. I will have in the description box the price of everything and a link to it, so don't worry. This is incredible. I absolutely love this. This is in the shade Light, and I think it's Light or Fair. Fair one. And I'm just going to use this to highlight and conceal. So just go. I'm so sorry guys, I've had my window open because it's so hot here in England, but I think the background noise is just way too much, so I've shut it now, which means I'm getting really hot. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Primark Light Mineral Based Powder. This is a loose powder, and this retails for £2, which is an absolute bargain. Another great option for a powder if you don't want a loose powder and you want a pressed powder is the MUA pressed powder. I literally carry that in my handbag and use it every single day. It works as such a good primer to mattify the skin. So that's one I would definitely recommend if you're not a fan of loose powders. Next step I'm going to do is my brows. I'm going to go ahead and use the MUA eyebrow pencil in Blonde. Now, if you've seen my testing MUA makeup, this didn't go too great last time, but unfortunately this is the only brow pencil that I could fit into my budget. And I've sharpened it, and I'm determined to make it work because I've watched other people's videos and they absolutely love these brow pencils, so I want to make it work for you guys. Maybe I'm just being pessimistic. So yeah, this is in the shade Blonde. I've sharpened it quite a bit. MUA, by the way, is a great brand if you want stuff for a really reasonable price. Superdrug has quite a lot of brands that do really affordable makeup, so if you're on the hunt for more affordable makeup, definitely check out MUA. I'm just gonna use a very light hand. I think that was the problem last time. I probably went in a bit heavy-handed, and I didn't expect these to be as creamy as they are, so that's probably where I went wrong. I actually think this eyebrow looks quite good. Let me know what you think in the comments of this brow pencil so far, but so far I'm kind of loving it, guys. Okay guys, so those are the brows. I think the trick is with these brow pencils is you have to have them quite well sharpened, so they're really sharp, because they're so creamy they get blunt quite easily, and use a light hand. I think I was using a really heavy hand before, but I think the brows have come out quite nicely, so I think this is kind of an amazing product for £1, so yes, love this. Okay guys, the next thing I'm going to be using is eyeshadow. Before we do that, I'm going to prime my eyes. I'm just going to prime my eyes with the concealer because I could not fit a primer into this budget, although I know MUA do one for about £1 if you're interested. Yeah. Okay guys, I'm going to start by taking this shade down here. This is using the MUA Elysium palette for any of you guys that are interested. I'm just going to pack this onto a flat brush. Okay guys, so I've just applied that shade all over the lid. I'm now going to go on with this sort of matte shade here and put this in the crease. I'm then going to go on with this lovely shade here and highlight my brow bone. I'm just going to apply this to my brow bone. I'm also going to take this colour here and I'm just going to run this under my eyes. And just to define the eyes even more and make this like a little bit more glam, I'm going to take this gorgeous sort of plum colour on the edge, tiny bit on my brush, and just use the tiniest bit in the outer V of my eye. As you can see, that lovely plum colour has just added quite a bit of definition to the eye. So this palette is so versatile, you could do so many things with it. I absolutely love this eyeshadow palette, really recommend it to any of you. Okay guys, now I feel like a bit of a cheat here and I feel like some of you might get a bit annoyed with me in the comments, but I didn't actually need mascara because I have eyelash extensions, so I was able to skip this step. However, I do have two mascaras here that retail for hardly anything. They wouldn't have fit in my £20 budget, but it would be like a couple pounds over, so I don't think it's going too wild. I mean, the Primark one is the PS mascara. I'm not a lover of this, but I did a video on it, and in a lot of the comments, a lot of you guys really like this mascara. So, you know, my opinion might not necessarily be the right one. So if you want mascara, I'd say either this one or this incredible one by MUA, which I really get on well with. I believe this is like £2, and the brush is incredible. It reminds me of like the CoverGirl, can you see it on my head? The CoverGirl kind of rubber wand. It's really, really great. So if you need mascara, I'd recommend those, but I got to skip that step because I have eyelash extensions on right now. Okay guys, now for contour or bronzer, I'm going to use the MUA Sun-Kissed bronzer. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm just going to apply this on this Benefit brush. Okay guys, for highlight I'm cutting corners a bit because I could not fit a highlighter into this £20 budget, so I'm going to use this eyeshadow shade here, the second one along. It's a gorgeous sort of pearlescent eyeshadow, and it's in the colour Cherub, for those of you that are wondering. I'm just going to apply this onto a highlight brush and use this as my highlight. How amazing is this highlight on my Cupid's bow right now? I just cannot even cope that this is just a eyeshadow colour. The highlight looks so amazing everywhere else. I'm also going to use it on the inner corners of my eyes. For blusher, I'm just going to be using the MUA blush in the shade Lolly, my absolute favourite blush. And lastly, for lipstick, I'm going to be using the MUA matte lipstick in the shade Totally Nude. My favourite lipstick, like, ever. I'm obsessed with it. I don't even use my matte cons at the moment, I just keep using this. It actually reminds me a little bit of Shy Girl by MAC, which I love, so yeah, absolutely obsessed with this lipstick, and I just feel like it completes the look. Okay guys, so this is it for the finished makeup. Just a really sort of simple, super highlighted kind of look, something that I like to wear every day. You can completely recreate this look for under £20. It might actually be on the £20 mark. I'm going to leave a list of all the products I use below and all the prices, and any other recommendations that I told you guys about throughout this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, because I make videos all the time on this channel and I want you guys to be updated. If you've got any requests of videos you would like me to film, don't forget to go ahead and leave them in the comments, and go ahead and follow me on Instagram as well, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.